rolling whenever you're ready, baby.
Yeah, listen, I got to call you back. I just got into the studio. All right, bye-bye. Hey guys, sorry I'm a little late. Welcome to the Ball Ricky Show. Back for another episode. Man, it's so busy out there. I'd like to thank you guys right out of the gate. I think we're up to like 26,000 followers on one of the sites. YouTube, we had a few million views. We're kicking. I'd like to thank you guys a lot from me and Bo. Thank you very much for doing that. Hit the subscribe button. Keep watching the videos. We really appreciate it. Coming in here, I was thinking, what are we going to talk about today? And one of the things that I was coming in, I was listening to some music back from the 70s and the 80s, and it brought me back to my school days, back in middle school, 7th, 8th grade. And I think I want the doc to come in too to talk a little bit about that. And
shimmy, Cocoa Pop, shimmy, rock. Shimmy, I love when you say them 70s. I love Rick. How are you? Good to see you.
We still shake hands, right?
Well, we can shake hands, Rick. Nobody knows. Plus, that's edited.
Okay.
That's not even real. I'm not real. Did you know you were not real, Rick? Honestly, God, I like the way you said that. Old school, Rick. What were you listening to on your way in? Do you remember? Wait. Got a fan that Lil Rock. My man's here today.
Rock,
step in a minute.
Come on in, Rock.
Come on in. There's a lot of people that don't know behind here.
My son.
This is his son, Rick Clifford's son. There's so many people that nobody understands it, but little Ricky stopped by. He ain't little. If you know something, I'm not going to look. I ain't going to get up any taller. All right, great. Get out of here now. Get in the audience over there. Make sure the lady over there with the popcorn keeps it between her legs and the other guys make a motion. Rick, I'm glad you brought him in for a couple of reasons. I want him to hear about the old school. Plus, this woman over here. Look right over here, Rick. See this woman? She's a very attractive woman. She reminds you of the 80s hair look.
Yeah, she's got that.
Do you remember that hair? That hair was amazing. The only thing about that hair is you couldn't light a cigarette.
Yeah, right.
Woof!
There goes the hair.
What? It was in the what? You never had to worry about that, though, Rick? Now, years ago, I remember you. Yes, you did. I remember you, Rick. You had a nice little soffit going down that face. Me, I had a mullet. Remember that?
I had a mini mullet.
It was, but I had a full mullet with a broad whole back extension before they were popular.
Yeah. So
what were you listening to, Rick?
So what? I was listening to some sound, listening to some Christopher Cross.
Yes.
Some
nice.
melody.
That's good. Yeah. That's
and
what
I just had
chill.
you reminiscing, thinking about the good old days.
Going to school.
Yeah, when things were calmer and you knew.
Waiting in line, and you were nervous.
You knew your neighbors. You knew the kids down the street.
Yep. Not all my neighbors.
I mean, today, like everyone's in and out, boom, done. You don't even know. You can live in a neighborhood and not even know who your neighbors are.
No dinner.
No dinner time.
6 o'clock, be at the table. If you missed the table, guess what, Rick? You weren't eating.
Right.
And I like that. Family sat down, your father told you what he got done during the day. Lot. Your mother told you, then your father leaned over, your father complained about your mother complained about your father. Your brother was shooting a pea at you. My sister was throwing pea at me.
Did you get this where, we're out playing, window goes up, Ricky!
Frankie!
Right. Dinner time, let's go.
Time to grub. Get in and wash that 30. So was that? I didn't want to come in and clean.
It doesn't happen.
Jailbreak.
Yeah.
Oh my! And monkey see. Oh wait, what was the one?
Oh, you mean tag?
Tag. You're in. Stop. As soon as you got it. What a game that was. Today that should be an actual Olympic affair.
So many simple, good things, right?
Right? I vote for that, Rick. I vote for that. Who jumped? Who stopped? Right? Pause. You know what I mean? That could be an Olympic dump show. What are you saying, Rick?
No, it was good. Just the good old days, man. The kids today don't play like that.
Nah.
It's different. Everything's inside.
Right. Yeah. See, we're outside all day.
Yeah.
I never came in. I came in just to go to sleep. I didn't want to sleep inside. I was trying to sleep in the yard.
And I think
Bill wasn't with it.
You're probably gonna see issues later on with this generation.
Oh, you would definitely will.
Not physically, mentally, just because when you're inside, you're
not
isolated.
The sun. You're not having fun. You're not breathing that good oxygen outside. You're not with the friends. You're not corresponding. School are the only time they're together. Now, when you're outside, you have a boy. You can say stuff. You remember, Rick, when it was a big deal just to say the F word?
Yeah.
You remember when it was a big deal when you grabbed the girl's hand, Ricky? That
right.
feeling.
Yeah.
That should never have to go away. That's wrong. We should still keep that till today. But as we get older, we got to go to work. Things come about. We ain't like Rock and these other kids here. I love all of these kids. But their responsibility takes that away. Too much pressure. We should stay children a little bit longer. I was watching a show called, it was an 80s show. It was a Stranger Things.
Stranger Things.
And
yeah.
I liked it. I'll
Rock
tell you why.
Watchers.
Let me tell you, great show. And I'll tell you why I liked it. It took me back to when I was really 13.
Right.
This is what I was doing.
Exactly.
I was running down the thing and jumping over the thing, hitting it with a bat. It was a great time.
And you know why kids today like that? Because they don't really do it. They don't
No,
do it
they
that
would
way.
love to live the way.
Yes.
Don't think that they don't want to do what we did. They just don't have no choice.
Right.
We were allowed to run out and do what we do. Now they got to be here. They got more appointments than I do,
right,
children.
because society has you thinking, like, you know, especially the parents, especially the moms. Oh, you can't go do this. Don't
What?
do this.
I looked at my granddaughter's
Don't do that.
agenda for tomorrow. She's more busier than three people
Right,
I know
yeah,
that are high
yeah,
ranking.
yeah.
It's bad. She's got a bigger schedule than Tiger Woods.
Sports, we used to go outside in the neighborhood and just play.
Wherever.
Play sports.
There was a baseball field right on the corner.
And we got good. Now,
Beyond
everything's specialized.
Yep.
You got to go here. You
Yep.
gotta
Oh, train
go
with
there.
this guy to learn how to hit it.
Yeah,
Why not
yeah.
just throw the ball at him a couple times? He'll learn how to hit it. Spend some time with it. And if you don't learn how to hit him with it.
Right,
And he gets out of the way for this, we use it as a DH.
Yeah.
There's a reason for everything, Rick.
He'll do, yeah. He knows how to move out.
Whoever made this coffee's fabulous. They must have put
how's
this
it
thing.
called?
I'll be honest. Oh, Rick, new company, Rick. Guess who this is? You're not gonna. We had. What was the first? Keurig.
Keurig.
I hate that name, but I love that
You
company.
used to.
I owned a piece of it only because I understand the place to do the seal thing. Get into that later.
The K-Cup.
The K-Cup, we got rid of it because of the seal thing. I'll get into that later. There's a little problem I'm talking about. Besides, that Folger's extreme. Didn't like the way I said extreme. Guess who this? Plus, I didn't care for the extreme. Remember, I was running up and down steps to studio so many times I lost 5 pounds that day.
So we're out of Keurig.
Hell with it.
We're out of
We're out of
Folgers.
yeah. Guess where we're at? And you're gonna love this because you were in the '80s and you remember this.
I got to tell you, my dad, God rest his soul, his favorite coffee
ahead.
was 8 o'clock. It was
Well,
called-
we're gonna probably get there.
remember-
eventually.
you remember
Yes, it
that?
is. 8
Yeah.
o'clock. Guess what? You ground your own.
Yeah.
You think I don't remember my mother's shop? Like, right in that bag, Rick. I love that bag. Smell good too. But the one we got now, you remember because the '80s. I'm gonna give you one hint.
Give me a hint.
First of all, she's a little woman. She's old, and she made a bold statement with this coffee.
Mrs. Folger? You mean
No,
Folger?
no.
Oh, Folger, we just
You did. We got rid of them. Well, they get rid of them. Then they come back next Tuesday. I have no
What am I
idea.
thinking of?
Maybe Wednesday could be.
Is there a jingle?
There is a jingle.
What's the
Just like that thing we talked about a lot of times up there when he had a tingle, and the old mingle.
What's the jingle?
The jingle starts with "It's good to." You got it, Rick. Good to the
Oh, good. Oh, good
Maxwell
to the
House.
The Maxwell House.
New-
And that was in my house. My mom, that's what they
big
had.
can.
The blue can.
That blue. And guess what? When they were done with it, Ma, can I have that for quarters
Yeah.
and change?
Yeah.
Little, because you knew that was a new
The
bicycle.
can was so many of those Folgers cans in the garage.
Yeah.
You used them to hold nails.
Nails, screws, bolts, and guess what? You write a little.
Yeah.
You write a little tag on it, and it worked just as good as all these $33,000 items you got to buy for your garage unit now. You could just go get your cans, pop it said nails, screws, but that takes time.
Right.
Nobody wants to do that.
No.
So now, but I'll be honest, getting over the time thing, I did. I was looking at my granddaughter. She's here. This is what her day was. She's 2. Okay, and listen to busy day for a 24 months old.
Right.
She has to get up at 5:45.
Okay.
She goes and gets bathed. She gets washed, and all she's done about 6:30. She then watches a little bit of TV and she plays on the computer till about 8:30. This is interesting. After 8:30, there's a little bit after breakfast guchu, which is like a little thing they eat, something sweet right after the old lunch, right? Then at 9:30, 9:45-ish, I like the ish. Because it depends on what's going on. She jumps in, mommy, how she feels. Mommy and daddy's quiet, they go and do the mommy and daddy. I don't know what they really do, who's got a shot, daddy's working, that whole thing. Then after that's done, you look over, you see 4:30 you're at. Jump all the way to 4:30. Rick, this kid's tired. Nap.
Nap time.
4:30 to about approximately 5:30. Then she gets up, Rick, she's back on that thing again, a little bit of time, then it's dinner. Right after dinner, guess what? Bang, nap. Only thing I'm starting to get jealous. Well, that's how this keeps going.
Yeah.
Now 8 o'clock comes, she watches a little bit more TV. It's probably her time because it says MySpace. Reminds me of an old situation now named Facebook called MySpace. Wake up. Well, it says MySpace. I asked, what is that? That's whatever she wants to do. So that's running around playing a car, drive. She does a lot of, she drives more than I do, Rick. Sure. Ricky, it's the people here. Rick, this is all gone.
Yeah, you guys are supposed to handle
Rick,
this.
today's hair, see today's hair? 36 minutes. And I'll tell you why I count. I had to piss the whole time. I had to piss for 36 minutes. Let me tell you something.
They did nice with
They did nice with the hair, though.
Did you
Rick,
just get cut?
no, believe it or not, New girl came in today. Her name's Marcy.
Marcy.
Dynamite. She's 2'3".
All right.
Yeah, you know I like it. Well, you know why? I hired her for 2 weeks. She sits on the bar. She just does it. I stand up, man. Oh, by the way, I got a call from somebody, Lil Wayne. He actually understands that we are the same size. So there's a good possibility that Lil Wayne might stop by the show. Only to see whether or not we are the same size. It's about all that's going to happen, but I'd like to see. Hello, Lil Wayne, by the way. I ain't Little Bo, but it might go. You know what I mean? Because everybody's little today. You ever notice that's a nickname for everybody? Little Wayne, Little John, Little Lap, Little Poop, Little Pop. It's a lot of little things going on. I mean, how about the old big thing?
It's like your granddaughter's step.
Well, watch to the end of the day. Then the end of the day, she has her MySpace time. Thanks, Rick, because I always get confused. It's the new medicine, the CK3 pill. Well, I'll tell you this one, you'll love it. We'll get on there later. Rock knows about it because I was on the phone with your son because you didn't answer the phone last week at 11 o'clock. He said you were asleep. I have a hard time believing it.
3 o'clock in the afternoon?
And no. 3 o'clock in the morning. I had a hard time believing it. I know you were going golfing the day before that, I'm sorry. So I know you. Did you have the green out? Were you on it? I know you like to work with the putter.
I was chipping a little.
See, he don't, I'm glad, no, but I'm glad he didn't. I'll tell you why. Because he was leading, and I know that you won 2 down.
Yeah.
A little extra practice makes you go a long way. We'll worry, Rick. I'm so sorry.
Your granddaughter's day.
Okay, after the end of the day, guess what? After the MySpace time's over, then she goes and has private snack. She gets to pick it. Okay. After she picks the private snack, then believe it or not, Nick,
I want to be her.
I want to get a job like this. Then it says before bed. You ain't gonna believe this. Before bed nap.
Before bed.
I'm so jealous because I can't even sleep 5 hours straight. She naps
I
before
want one
bed.
nap.
It's a pre-nap.
I wish I could get one nap.
I
Do
know.
you nap?
No.
Because a lot of people, I think
Rick, I believe
is
it's healthy. I believe, listen, all the nappers out there, not the strappers, you can get that confused with the way I say that.
Or the gappers.
Or the gappers, or even the slappers, which is something with a long foot and a pink wig.
Right.
I'll tell you right away, when I said pink wig, excuse me, what do you say to me? The director likes to talk to you when I talk. What is it? School. You know what she wants to talk to me about? No, because outside I said to her, I remember standing in line, being so nervous because I thought I had like a 75. And like, they're going to make fun of you, Rick, and he had a 75. I remember that. That's why she's bringing it up. What were school days?
Yeah, I came in here, I want to talk about school, but then, we go.
Oh, Rick, I miss you, Rick. As soon as I see you, Jesus, Mary and Joseph. Hold up. I called 3 people.
Yeah.